Here is going to be a review for Crimson Desert, and we are going to go over my likes, dislikes that I am hearing. So the story is one thing that I would dislike. I don't think the story is that good. You're doing the story and it doesn't really pick up, it doesn't really happen. Everything up to Act 4, which is where I'm at right now in the story. Show you in the journal. So we've made it to Part 4, The Price of Knowledge. And I don't think there's much in here right now. And the story just is non-existent. So I think that they could work harder on the actual story, and they could have done better on that front. What I will say is there is a lot. The map is huge. So when it comes to the map, I have barely even touched the surface. I've mainly done Hernand. I've done... So let's go to our... We've gone to the village. The puzzles to me also aren't that hard. They're pretty... I do like the fact that there is more waypoints now than there used to be. And this is just, a lot of the combat is very fluid. You can have pets in here. So yeah, we've been able to upgrade the camp a little bit. Not a huge amount. But even to that point, So, my biggest complaint is the inventory. You have so much crafting materials that you need to have, that not being able to have them is really, it's just not fun to carry around your crafting materials. Half the time I don't. But if you don't carry them around, you can't upgrade your gear. And it'd probably be good to upgrade your gear a little bit more. So I have some items I got from bosses. So the leather helm of the Fallen Kingdom, I got off the Stag Lord. That's also where I got the cloak, and that's also where I got the shield. This sword is from a boss that I got out of Act 2, and then I bought these 3 pieces. So if you're doing bossing in this game, one thing you have to really gear up for is you have to try and build up enough food to go through and cook the food and get your recipes, but most people don't tell you that. When the game starts, it doesn't tell you, hey, you need to have this, you need to buff up your food to fight in battles. You just assume, oh, I'm going to have health potions. There isn't health potions in this game. There's Palmer pills to bring you back if you die and come back, but that's about it. So you really don't have your normal resources that you would have in tow with everything else. So you really need to focus on cooking your food and everything else in order to survive and get better. That is the only way to actually do that. I have these elixirs over here that will be defense, attack for 10 minutes, or max health for 5 minutes. It doesn't really tell you, you have to have food, which is why I have all this. that's all my raw food. And then for cooked food, I have all this. And this is all for survivability. Like you see, I have a lot of food for survivability because that's the only way you're going to survive. The weapons, you got to have to upgrade them. And you got to find the better weapons, you got to find the better gear. So this game is more about going into the world and finding things than beefing yourself up. And after 40 hours, I've learned a lot of that. Because I've played a lot of hours already. It is a good game. I will say I can't give it a rating because stuff that has happened on my streams has soured me on the experience of the game. So I do like playing the game, but it's been soured due to other elements that are going on. And I really don't know how to get past that because it's just been very not fun, and this weird dichotomy of like Souls players coming in and all they want to do is rip people apart for not being good at the game, but realizing that it's a different type of game. It's just the way it's been going. So it's hard for me to kind of give a review on the game, like, because there's that whole, oh, I love this aspect of the game, but this other thing that's coming in is kind of souring the game experience. And that's kind of like where I'm at with the game right at this moment in time, is the game is kind of sour right now. But I love the game. I love the combat. The combat is the best part of the game. I like riding around the horses. I like gearing up, finding better gear. That dopamine of trying to find the best stuff is always so great. But that has been my thoughts so far in the game. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.